Very good evening to everyone. Welcome to Pantech. Thanks for joining for FDP on AI and deep learning for autonomous vehicle. Hope you can listen my voice. Good evening to everyone. Good evening to all who joined for the session. Good evening to all. Hope my voice is audible. Yeah, fine. Thank you. Good evening to everyone. I'm getting messages in a chat box. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, good evening to all people. Thanks for joining for the FDP. Let us start FDP. So once again, good evening to all people. Myself Lakshmi, as a senior project engineer in Pantech e-learning. So this will be about 5-day faculty development of programming. That is about AI and deep learning for autonomous vehicles. So just I'll give a small intro about the basic requirements what we are discussing day by day. You can see. So first day one we are discussing about AI ML deep learning fundamentals for AV. So in this particular area you can understand the basic theory about the AI ML deep learning, and you can see some particular application about it. So day 2 will be deep learning for perception, means so we are taking one application will be image classification and recognition, along with the next application will be object detection using YOLO and SSD architectures. So because you are having so many of models in object detection, so here we are taking YOLO based and as well as SSD based. Both we are taking here. Hope it will be clear for you. And coming to the day 3, we will discuss about R-based architecture and autonomous navigation. And day 5, integration and a capstone of showcase. I hope you can understand everything. Let us start the session. So this Pantech will be available for all people who are searching for the new technologies. So this will be started by 20 plus experience years completed here. Started by 2004. And we are having the online and offline platforms, and we are providing internships, workshops, FDPs, and we have connected with the entire India, pan-India based colleges and as well as companies. That's about the intro part about me. So let's start with the basic information here. So we know for the software purpose we are using in a present days AI deep learning. So means in these particular new technologies what we are having the generative AI, prompt engineering, and as well as like a different type of AIs like advanced AIs like agentic AI or responsible AI. At anywhere we are using so many of requirements with the software technologies like softwares and as well as different type of libraries based on a requirement. So now that software requirements we are just collaborating, like we are just interacting with the hardware setup parts for autonomous vehicles. So that we are discussing for entire FDP, and hope you can understand everything. And let us start the session with this basic requirement to all requirements. So now you can see. So what will be the meaning of this AI in deep learning? We know. So AI is nothing but artificial intelligence, and deep learning is nothing but one of the model to train the database and to get the output. And autonomous vehicles means what? So what exactly is going with these autonomous vehicles? So we are seeing like in a present days all vehicles are upgrading with the AI. So AI is nothing but the simple thing. So if you are understanding about the agentic AI, so it's very useful to you for these autonomous vehicles, because we are saying here we are just combining the AI part with the autonomous vehicles. Then you are saying that is the new trend, like a future version of the vehicles. Simply, in a past days you are having the vehicles. In that particular vehicles, we doesn't have any options. Simply like we are having what is that hardware setups. That's it. We doesn't have any. What is it software setups with the new instructions. Then later they have what is it improved, they have upgraded with the AI setups, like small things. What is the small things what we are seeing in all vehicles? Not only the single vehicle, in the present days in all vehicles we can see some particular basic requirements. What is that basic requirements, the particular requirements? So what will be that means? You can see if you are taking the vehicle, you're driving the vehicle, then in that particular area you can see in this particular area it will show like normal mapping, and as well as in this particular area it will show like in front of you some vehicles who are going on 200 meters ahead, 150 meters ahead, 500 meters ahead, like that may be a car, truck, bike, anything it will show. So it's having the option, but apart from that we need much more advanced thing. That's why we are moving this AI to the what is it autonomous to the vehicles. Then you are saying it as like autonomous vehicles. So simply we are just upgrading with the software setups into the hardware setups. So if you want to do like that, in AI you are having so many type of AIs, responsible AI, agentic AI, and like that you are having many type of the AIs based on the requirements. In that particular things, for these particular autonomous vehicles purpose, we are taking agentic AI. So in that particular agentic AI, what it can do? So if you are taking responsible AI, it should be the responsible for that particular things like what you are taking. Explainable AI also you're having, agentic AI you're having, and responsible AI you're having. So if you're taking this particular thing of these vehicles to the autonomous purpose, we are taking agentic AI. What is the meaning of the agentic AI? Means the simple thing. So you're taking the vehicle, so you're not moving the vehicle here. Okay, you can see this particular picture, the person is not moving the vehicle. Simply just he started the vehicle, then automatic options it's taking. So we can say it as like a driverless vehicles, right? That is the option of this AI. So in these particular driverless vehicles, how it's identifying all those things, how it's going exactly vehicle. It doesn't have any problems, like it's going like very normal, like how the human being or driving with the steering. In the same manner, without human being also, it's like what is it? Steering is moving. How it's moving exactly means, so we are just following with the agentic AI. So in that particular agentic AI, what exactly we are having means, in these particular agentic AI, we have to connect with the hardware setups. So you can add the sensors, you can add the deep learning, and you can add some particular libraries. You just add some all these requirements to this particular vehicle, then it can automatically follow based on the instructions. How it will work the agentic AI for these autonomous vehicles means the simple thing. So we are having two options. If you want to get the output, you are having the two options. You have to upload your data into the cloud, and if I'm asking any question, it should go to the cloud and it should give the answer. So sometimes the cloud won't be available, right? So we'll get some problems because maybe having any climate issues, we'll get some cloud problems sometimes, right? So that's why in these autonomous vehicles, we're not using mostly that cloud type requirements. We will use less cloud type of requirements, because if you're taking the vehicle, it is only applicable up to vehicle requirements. It doesn't need any type of like a what is it, medical related or another related, right? If you're taking the cloud, then you can take for all those requirements, not for exactly this particular vehicle based. So why I'm saying this much of requirement means in agentic AI we are not using mostly cloud part. Sometimes only we are using the cloud part to store some particular data. So without cloud, so here itself you can get the data. The simple thing, okay, so the camera is there in front of this particular vehicle, so the camera is capturing all those things, then it's giving output here itself. It's not going to any other cloud and it's not getting any other type of outputs. The simple thing, here itself you will get the output. When you will get the output like that means by using of the agentic AI with the hardware setups along with the sensors and some microcontrollers or something like that. So these requirements we are using for the autonomous vehicles. Now we will see. So how the transportation will be there in the future? Definitely we don't need to take any type of human being to travel from one place to another place if you are having the smart vehicles. So the transportation purpose, no need of anything. The simple thing, we have to add this agentic AI with the different type of instructions along with the sensors and cameras, okay, some controllers, then it will be the enough for that. So that is the future of the transportation, how it's looking like. You can see by observing of this particular picture. So coming to the next one, what autonomous vehicle exactly? So we are saying like autonomous. So we know the name in a colleges we'll discuss casually. So what is the meaning of autonomous in colleges? For example, you're having 3 to 4 type of options. One is like, for example, you have started recently college. You are the director of the college. You have started the college recently. So if you started the college recently, then it comes under from one particular university, right? So it's like a normal thing. But after some years, you're following some instructions to get autonomous. Means you have to do yourself. You don't want to take your college under the JNTUK, under the what is that, like ANU, or under some particular universities you don't want to give. Simple thing, here itself you have to go. So we don't want to take our college under the what is that Chennai based or under some particular universities. You don't want to take after some years. You're following some instructions regarding for the autonomous. No need to take your college under the what is that university of like that. No need to take. Why? What is the meaning of that? So at starting time you have to show your college under some particular university. After some years you are having the capability, no need to take under the guidance of this particular college, something like that. So simply you can take a what is it autonomous purpose. If you have submitted all those requirements, they will give to your college. It's like autonomous. Autonomous is nothing but you don't want to depend of any other colleges, other universities. So in your college, you can do yourself whatever you need the requirements. If you want to start the exams, then we can start the exams particularly where I need, when I need, and exactly on which time I want to give the exams to the students. And even we don't want to go for another colleges, right? So if it's not autonomous, definitely from one college to another college you want to go and you have to write the final exams. But the autonomous will be there means no need to go any other. Simply in your college itself you can write the exams because that is autonomous, right? So like that, in the same manner here also in this particular autonomous vehicle, so it doesn't take any type of cloud part, or it doesn't take much more requirements about. I'm not saying 100% we are not using the cloud, we will use, but not I mean every time. So means, so here the autonomous vehicles is nothing but it should be going through with the self-driving cars. But here we are using some particular sensors. Along with that, we are using some AI assistant navigations, and as well as some it will take some self-driving sessions. Okay, so it can make the decisions, what is that vehicle itself, because of the AI navigation process. So it doesn't need any type of human things. The definition here only we have given that one. Autonomous vehicles or self-driving, and we have to use only sensors, AI. Along with that, we have to take the decision makings ourselves without taking of any human input. So that is only we are saying till now what we have discussed. So coming to the next one, how the vehicle is going on exactly, what vehicle we have to see. Like if you are taking any type of autonomous vehicle, what we can see exactly in this particular vehicle, you can see this. So here you can observe this one. So if you are observing this particular picture, then you can understand exactly what is going on in this autonomous vehicle. So we are saying autonomous vehicle is okay. I said like sensors and as well as AI assistants, some decision makings we need. So what exactly is going on? You can observe this particular picture. So we are taking GPS for the GPS location, and as well as you can see we are taking here video camera. So why you are taking the video camera? Because in front of the vehicle or left side, right side, back side, if you want to see what is going on exactly, then only it's possible to the AI to control your vehicle with the steering, right? So that purpose we have to allocate video cameras. Along with that video cameras, we have to add extra requirements. What is that? The sensors we have to add, and as well as like remaining requirements, GPS we have to add. So next one, so emergency brakes, so conditions, and everything we have to add whatever need the requirements. So headlights, okay, so all those requirements we have to add here. Because of these particular requirements only is possible to drive the vehicle without any person, means the self-driving. So this is the autonomous vehicle, right? So if you want to take this particular vehicle, what you need? So we are saying sensors we need, and AI we need, and along with that we need some particular extra components, right? So here I'm saying exactly how the AI and deep learning is working for the vehicle. So how it's working means, so if you want to identify the vehicles in front of your vehicle, so the person is going on, or vehicle is going on, or bike is going on, how to identify all those things? The human being means how they can identify. So because of seeing the eyes, they will see all those things what is going on exactly in front of the vehicle. Automatically they can access the steering, and they can follow based on that particular steps. If the vehicles are anything is there means they will go very slow. If the vehicles are not available in front of the vehicle who is driving, then he doesn't take that much of time, like he can go very fast, and in a highways he can go very very fast based on the instructions. When he is seeing the lanes also very important. So you can see in a highway you're having the one option, right? So what is about two ways will be there, so you can go and you can come, two ways will be there. But if you're not in the particular highways, you're in a normal road means sometimes you can see only one way, right? So in one way also how to go, in two ways how to go, everything we are checking because of our eyes, and we are listening some sounds because of the ears. In the same manner here also, if you want to recognize some particular things, the AI will be useful for that. That is only we have given here as per the instructions. Okay, so you can see the definition here itself. So if you want to control the vehicles, if you want to control the steering, definitely in front or beside, left side, back side, so we have to fix the cameras. Then later in that particular cameras, what is visualizing, that we have to identify all those things by using of the deep learning and some particular libraries. So means like this, in a real-time applications, this much of importance will be there, AI and deep learning, if you are going to the autonomous vehicles. So then it's easy to identify all those things, right? So that is only we have given the definition here. AI and deep learning are essential for the autonomous vehicles, and we are enabling them to perceive and to interrupt, and to the surroundings what we are having, like object detection means any type of objects, human beings, anything you can identify using some particular CNN model. And reinforcement learning model also will work for this particular requirements. So what exactly is the role of the AI and deep learning, you can see, and why we have to use, and how it's working exactly. The same thing here. So whatever you're seeing, all those requirement, it will work. That's it. So for the surrounding view, okay, you're having any beside and blind spot detection. So like you can see like background and everything you can see. Any traffic signs will be there, and any traffic alert will be there. Lanes we have to identify, any emergency pedestrians will be there. So means what, the simple thing, object recognition is very very important in this autonomous vehicles to control the problems. So some people are asking about the attendance. Please don't worry about the attendance, we will provide you at the end of the time, and you can see the chart at the end of the time. No need to worry about the attendance. Okay, so now you can see, so means here you can see, so we can use lidar, ultrasound, and as well as the camera, and some ladders we have to use, and wireless communication we have to use for the location identification. So these many requirements are possible using the AI and deep learning only. Apart from that, we have to take some sensors and all. Anything is coming apart from this object recognition based, you can take those particular requirements. Now you can see, if you are taking the autonomous vehicle, we are having some particular levels. So we are having here entire uh, 6 levels totally. So actually these are the levels, how they upgraded from one level to another level for this autonomous vehicle. You can see here, the first one will be no automation. We don't have any automation. Simply the driver want to control this particular vehicle, that's it. Coming to the next one, you can see driver assistant. So means, so we are having some little bit requirement, it will be upgraded with the driver assistant. Means for the driver some requirements will be there, like if you're seeing like I'll show you one picture. We have seen already one particular picture, right? You can see this particular thing, so it's showing some particular location, right? So like that you can get some particular assistant things like instructions by using of basic requirements in level 2. And coming to the level 3, level 1, level 2, you can see level 0 is only driver can drive the vehicle, and level 1, so it will be possible with the driver assistance. So coming to the next one as level 2, partial automation. So partial automation means the vehicle can perform the acceleration and as well as the steering, and little bit we have upgraded with the partial automation. And you can see the next one will be conditional automation, means based on the conditions it will work. And coming to the next one is high automation, level 4. So it fully is applicable for all those requirements. Like it will show the in front of you without any cameras also, based on the sensors, everything. It can requirements by using of this high automation. But what is the meaning of the full automation? It's like Tesla car vehicle. Okay, high automation is nothing but what we are using regular vehicles. That you can say it as like a requirements about high automation. But full automation is nothing but simple thing. Everything is upgraded, like fully upgraded type. So you can the self-driving car will be there with fully of all controlling of requirements. Simply any vehicles are coming, and lane detection, object detection, sound detection, pedestrian, and front side, back side, right, left, everywhere you can go through with that. So that will be the use of the requirement here. Okay, so now you can see some particular applications. So in a present day, so many of people, they are using autonomous type of vehicles, right? So they are following on it, right? So that you can see some type of applications here along with these particular requirements. Will you make autonomous drone navigations? Yes, we can do. So here you can see, I will show you some of the applications about these autonomous vehicles. So actually we know about the Tesla, right? So we are just, it's like a very popular thing, and it will be full of a price. But you can see like this is what autonomous vehicle what you're having, the Tesla car, right? So in this particular area you can see the vehicle is moving, along with that you can see all those requirements are coming: location showing, and vehicles showing, lanes showing, and as well as objects showing, everything you can see, left side, right side, every side it's showing all those requirements. This is about the Tesla vehicle. In this Tesla vehicle, what they have used exactly? So because we should know like exactly how they are using A and deep planning for the particular vehicle autonomous, right? So that you can see some particular requirements I will show you for the Tesla car. So the basic requirements you can see. So here you can see for the Tesla vehicle purpose, so what they are taking exactly, and which type of libraries they are using, and which type of hardware setups and software setups they are using, you can see. So they are using some particular libraries as TensorFlow, PyTorch, and what is it, Hydro, and vehicle dynamics, and GPS and IMU. Okay, so hardware setups they are taking vision cameras and radars, ultrasonic sensors. Okay, so like there's some auto cars. So and as well as GPS and IMU they have taken, and software and as well as apps. So they are using the neural networks, okay, and path planning algorithms they are using, and motion controlling purpose, and as well as sensor fusion is nothing but combining of the sensor they are using. Okay, so coming to the next one, along with that you can see like they are using computer vision algorithms, neural networks, and as well as AI based control systems. So PyTorch, actually this Tesla car will be done with the big library of the PyTorch. Along with that they are using the sensors and as well as neural network, computer vision for the vision technology purpose. Okay, so these are the requirements how they have taken to build the vehicle of the Tesla. Even we can also create our own vehicle if we are having the capability of the software and hardware setups. If you know about all those requirements about the AI, machine learning, deep learning, and types of the future AIs like responsible AI, explainable AI, agentic AI. Along with that, we should know about the cameras how we are using, and as well as we should know about some particular sensors, and we should know about some particular what is it, controllers and all. If you know everything, then it's easy to build the vehicle with the new requirements like a Tesla car. So this is one of the example, and coming to next one, as you can see another example, Waymo. So this is also one type of the vehicle. So actually these are different type of companies how they are started. Even previously we are seeing only just what is that, Tesla vehicle only we have listened, right? But now we are not like that. So we are seeing so many type of companies and they are following everything, right? So that is only we are seeing here. So in the second one will be Waymo, and you can see how they are designing this particular thing. So if the vehicle is moving on exactly the requirements, so they have followed it with the YOLO options, and as well as sensors and everything. And coming to the next one as Cruise. So next one also the same. So here also this is another company they have started. Even so like this they have designed, the design may be different, but all the requirements how many companies they are using, they're using the almost same libraries, but the designing and all will be the difference. And you can see Aurora Innovation also how it's look like. So these are the requirements how the vehicles are going on exactly. Now you can see even the neuro. So this is also one type of the option, like you can see how they have designed all these particular requirements. So these are the applications what you're seeing. Apart from that, these autonomous vehicles you can see in so many type of or requirements. Okay, so logistic purpose you can see, industrial purpose you can see, and as well as some particular specified requirement purpose you can see, transportation purpose you can see. So in entire applications we are using autonomous vehicles in the present days. You can see so many of things. So for farming purpose they are using, because recently you can see some of the people they have started for the what is it, farming purpose also they are taking a small tracks, and they have what is it, fixed some particular cameras along with the sensors, and they are just controlling all those things without any human being also. It's get started. I'm having that particular area also. I will show you the particular links. So in day 2 I will show you that particular link. And apart from that you can see for the military purpose and for transport purpose, healthcare sector purpose, every requirements in a present is what you're having about the transportation, everything we can see. So that will be the useful of thing, this autonomous vehicle. So what technologies exactly we are using for this particular area? So the first one will be deep learning, second one will be computer vision, and third one will be sensors and as well as data processing and edge AI. Edge AI or agentic AI also we can use it. So these requirements we are using. So deep learning, why we are using to train the database? There itself we have to give. We don't want to take the information from the cloud like that. Simply we have to take this particular information there itself. For example, you are having some particular question, okay? So if you are asking some particular question, now itself I am saying means you are satisfied, right? So now you are asking some particular question now. Maybe I am saying like after some time means, yeah, you will also think like why it's taking too much of time, something like that, right? So we don't want to take like that, the time. So if you want to reduce the type of the problems, we are not taking most of the time clouds. Sometimes we have to take, otherwise no need to take. So that purpose, in a vehicle itself it should give the output means we have to take this deep learning. So in this deep learning also we can work with the different type of libraries with the TensorFlow and PyTorch also. So both we can work, PyTorch for the big libraries, big requirements, and TensorFlow for the small requirements in applications. So computer vision. So these deep learning, why we are using exactly, and what is deep learning exactly, we'll discuss later. Next, computer vision and sensors and data processing and edge AI. The simple line I will give you about all those things. First one will be the deep learning. Deep learning will work for about data training and as well as to give the output. The simple thing, you are having one particular subject. So if you want to learn to write the exam, then definitely you have to take the 4 chapters. You have to study the 4 chapters, right? After studying, what you can do? You are having the exam means they will ask one question, then you have to say the answer. From where you are saying and from where you are learning. The simple thing, the subject you are seeing of the 4 chapters, you are storing into the brain. So the training will be completed. Then later for testing purpose, simple thing like the question you are seeing and you are giving the answer there. Means for training purpose and for testing purpose. So both we are using the deep learning model. If you want to train the database, then definitely you have to take the deep learning. And like if you want to get the output for your input means, then definitely we have to use the pre-trained models of the deep learning. So that much of importance will be there. And coming to the next one is computer vision. So why we want to use the computer vision means, whenever you're having the requirement about images or video based applications, we have to use this computer vision library. So it's not enough only for the Python language, we can use for the Java and any other language also, because it's a multi-cross platform. We can use anywhere. So coming to the next one as sensor fusion, means we have to take the sensor, we have to work for it. Data processing means the database is very important. Without database is not possible, because if you are going to the exam, if you want to train something also, the 4 chapters content you should have. That book you should have, otherwise it is not possible to learn the content also, right, in the same manner. So some person is about asking about what is Pytech means. It's not about the Pytech, that is about PyTorch. So we are taking here PyTorch library to train the model of the deep learning, to construct the model of the deep learning, and to get the output from the deep learning. So having any requirement with the deep learning, we have to use TensorFlow for the CPU for small content of the data. If you are having the large amount of the data, huge amount of the data, PyTorch will be useful to work for the deep learning model. So that's the thing. That purpose we have to use the PyTorch and as well as TensorFlow. So coming to next one as Edge AI, agentic AI we have to take. So these are the technologies what we have to use. Now you can see what challenges we are facing. So sometimes even 100% fulfilled also, sometimes we'll get the problem. So what is the problem means, sometimes we may get privacy issues, maybe same requirements will be there means, okay. So sometimes infrastructure is not good means we'll get some communication problems, some safety requirements and technical limitations will be there. So ethical and social issues will get sometimes, right? So we have to upgrade more. In a future also we have to upgrade more and more. So that purpose we have to take. And now you can see in a future how the autonomous vehicles will be there. So because we are having these many problems, right, little bit problems we are having exactly, so that purpose we have to reduce those problems in a future. That purpose we have to take fully of autonomous for all those requirements, and we have to take for the co-pilots, like in a future how it's working exactly autonomous you can see. And for the traffic based every requirements we can use this particular autonomous vehicles in a future. That's it. This is about the autonomous vehicles and how AI and deep learning, we are just telling about the basic requirements. Now we can discuss in-depth information about the AI, machine learning and deep learning. So now we are starting with the software part setup for the AI autonomous vehicle. So now I want to tell about the basic theory one by one. I will tell you. The first one will be introduction of the AI. So introduction of the AI is nothing but, so we just want to know how the AI is going on, how the deep learning is going on, everything like theory and as well as practical information we should know. Then only we can apply these requirements to the autonomous vehicles, right? That purpose will start about AI. So AI is nothing but the artificial intelligence. It's having the human intelligence we are sharing to the artificial part. Then you can say it as a AI. It's having the three parts of the informations. What is that? So in AI only you're having the machine learning and deep learning. If you want to work for the AI, machine learning and deep learning should be there. What is the use of this machine learning and deep learning means, if you want to train some particular databases or to want to get the output, how your human brain is working in a same manner for the system it should work. So that purpose we are taking this particular machine learning and deep learning. That is the use of this machine learning and deep learning. So we'll see the definition. So it will work for the databases what you are giving, based on the instructions it will work. So now you can see where you are using this AI part setups. So for every requirements we can use in real-time applications, right? So but here you are having the types of the AI that is based on the memory and based on some particular instructions we have to follow. So next, how the AI will work, you can see. So you have to take the input session and you should give to the database you have to give to the AI, and we have to give the human intelligence to the AI, then it will work for the future. Now you can see where we can use, like what is having exactly in this particular AI you can see. So these are the components exactly in this particular AI. So what you are seeing here in this particular AI have four type of components. Components is nothing but the what exactly there inside of the AI. So machine learning, deep learning, computer vision and NLP. So why we have given four options means, so here AI you want to work for the text based informations like virtual assistant, chatbots, then you have to use AI with natural language processing, machine learning and deep learning. So ML and DL will work for training of the data, but even it it should recognize that particular data means we need to take some particular libraries. If it may be the text information, we have to take the NLP. If you are taking like images based, video based, then we have to take the computer vision library to train the database using machine learning and deep learning models. That purpose we have to take. Okay, so you're having any questions also, you can ask in a chat box. No need to keep every time all those requirements. Having any doubts also, you can keep the message in chat box, I will help you. So coming to the next one, you can see some of the applications about this particular AI. So for the weight prediction and language translation purpose, image classification purpose, fake news detection purpose, and leaf disease detection purpose, traffic sign based, face recognition, fingerprint based, all those applications we are going through with this AI only. So age and gender detection, emotions recognition, and you can see cartooning of the pictures, QR code recognitions, everything you can take it. So AI use in daily life, how we are using this AI, you can see. You are seeing the Instagram, right? So in this particular Instagram also we are using this particular AI. And as well as for the Google Maps, you can see it can assist you. And even in a recent days you are seeing like a street view and satellite view, every views you can see there, right? So in that particular thing, sometimes it can ask some questions. Hey you Lakshmi, okay, you have started with the Google Map. If you want to save any what is that particular locations, you can save your locations. It may be your favorite, you can save as like a favorite. The regular thing where you want to go, then you can save your locations later. Because sometimes we will search some particular locations, we will forget that particular locations, right? But if you are saving that particular locations in a Google Maps, then it's easy for you. For the next time, you can open the Google Map and where to go. Some options will be there. There you are clicking means you can see your schedules. Means even you can schedule your requirements because of this particular Google Maps by using of the AI. In a YouTube also everything is controlling in present days. We know very well about it. And even in a Snapchat also we are having so many of options we can take, we can add all those requirements. Everything is possible with this particular AI only. So even in a Spotify also we can control because we are having the chat bot and everything, right? In the same manner. Apart from that, you can see so many of applications will be there. So this will be the introduction about the AI. Now you can see the next one will be the subset of AI. We are having the machine learning. So I said like machine learning and deep learning for the database training purpose, and as well as computer vision and NLP or the technologies to work for the which type of databases you want to take. Text based means you can work for the NLP, and images and video based means we can work for the computer vision. So how it will work for our autonomous vehicles means if you are taking like hey Google, Siri, Alexa, something like that. So you're asking in a vehicle, Alexa please play the song something in a vehicle. So it's possible because of the machine learning, deep learning and NLP. And you're asking something otherwise you're not okay to drive the vehicle, and simply you're taking the rest, and it should the steering should control itself means it should act like a human being. How the human being is driving? So by listening of the voice, by seeing through the eyes, right? So here the cameras will act as like a human eyes, and the sensors and all will act like a our ears. Then all our requirements we are applying to the AI, then it's working as like a human being. That's why no need of human while driving time in our autonomous vehicles. That is the advantage of this particular thing. So now we are taking the machine learning. So in a machine learning, you can see machine learning means, so where are you having the information, past data, like you're having the present data and past data, whatever you're having, the data, it can train itself and it can try to give the present output and as well as future outputs. So that is the meaning of the machine learning. It's a subset of the AI. It can learn itself and as well as it can try to give the classification output presents itself and as well as in a future. So that is only you can say it as a machine learning. The simple thing, if you are taking some particular past data, then now itself you are asking any question, it's ready to give the answer. Maybe in the future you are asking like what is my what is like what is the climate of today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you're asking means it can say like based on the past data it already get trained, so it will say, yeah, hi Lakshmi, tomorrow may be cloudy because based on the temperature and all, I'm saying tomorrow may be cloudy. Or sometimes maybe it can say like tomorrow may be rainy, but it's not 100% sure, but at least it will reach our accurate results at least 70 to 80 percentage, because that possible because of the past data will be trained here. That's it. How means simple example thing. If you are saying like May coming means what you can say, April, May, June coming means the simple thing we can say, yes, April coming means definitely what is it, it should be fully sunny, it's not possible to handle everything, we can say, right? How we are saying, because every year we are seeing, based on that we are saying, right? Because of the past information. In the same manner here also the machine learning will do the same thing, but it can do present classification and as well as future classifications. Some person is asking about what is NLP. NLP is nothing but natural language processing. So if you want to work for the text based requirements like virtual assistants or chatbots. Virtual assistant means like Google, Alexa, Siri, what you're having. If you're seeing that, if you're watching that, or if you're using that particular things means that will be possible because of the NLP. In a background we are having some particular AI things with the database and deep learning and all. Now in a machine learning you can see, so in machine learning it will be possible like this. You have to take the past data, you have to work an analysis for it, and you have to apply the machine learning model, then you will get. So here you are having so many type of machine learning models: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning, and as well as semi-supervised. So I just want to say simple definition for all those requirements. So the first one will be supervised learning. The simple thing, supervised learning is nothing but it's like a labeled data, that you can say it as a supervised machine learning. So means, so in particular class boys and girls will be there, I know all the names means I can call the person directly, hey Lakshmi or hey Meghana, something like that, right? So it's possible when you know the labels. So supervised machine learning is nothing but when you are having the labeled data, then you can say it as a supervised machine learning. The simple thing, the names based on the features, if you know the label names, like this is some particular image and you know the name of the cat means this is only the label. So like that you are having the label information, then you can say it as a machine learning, supervised machine learning. So in supervised machine learning you are having two, classification and regression. Classification means now itself it will give the answer, and regression means for the future it can give the answer. And coming to the next one as some of algorithms will be there in a machine learning. Next, unsupervised. The simple thing, unsupervised is nothing but unlabeled data. We can segregate, if you don't know the name exactly, we can segregate about the fruits. For example, you are having the bucket of the fruits, and what you can do if you don't know the names, based on the size, shape, color, everything you can segregate it, right? So that is only you can set as a unsupervised learning. In unsupervised also we are having clustering and association part, and we are having so many of algorithms on it. And coming to next one as reinforcement learning. So it will be used to reduce the problems, to do the task based on the agents. That will be the reinforcement learning. So these are the options if you want to complete the machine learning process. You are working for the machine learning concept, anything, then you have to follow the steps. You have to collect the data first. These are the architecture also you can say. If you want to work for the machine learning concepts, this is the architecture. First you have to take the data collection, then you have to do the pre-processing, means unwanted data you have to remove, then feature extraction and creation of the model and train the model, prediction and evaluation. This is the machine learning, how exactly is working. So coming to next one is deep learning. So deep learning is nothing but, the name itself you can say, deep learn. It can learn very deeply. Why you are having the machine learning, right? Why we are just moving through the deep learning? Deep learning is also the machine learning, but exactly the machine learning, supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, will work for the less amount of the data. So it's not possible for the huge amount of the data. So if it want to work for the huge amount of the data, then we have to follow the deep neural network. But before going to the deep neural network also, we are having the neural network actually. So I will show you the particular thing, what is exactly neural network. Yeah, you can see. So neural network is nothing but it has only 3 layers actually. So input layer, hidden layer and output layer. If you are having neural network, single input, single hidden, single output layer, then you can call it as a neural network. But even that particular times also you are getting the problems. So machine learning extension will be the neural network. Like we can say it as an extension also. But in neural network also we can train the database only single time. But if you want to train the data 2 or more times, you have to reconstruct this neural network into single input layer, multiple hidden layers and single output layer. That you can call it as deep neural network. That is only we are saying it as a deep learning. So that is the meaning of the deep learning. So deep learning is nothing but simple thing. We are just increasing the hidden layers. What it can do the hidden layers I will tell you again. So for this you have to do this following of steps. So for this particular deep learning model, we have to use TensorFlow, Keras and PyTorch libraries. These are the symbols for the libraries. So if you want to identify the cancer prediction, then you can use this deep learning model. And even for the robot navigation also we can use this deep learning model. Even self-driving cars, I said already how the human eyes are working. Here cameras and deep learning you are giving means simply it will work as like a human being. So coming to the next one is machine translations. Means one format of translation to language translation will be there, no? That is also will be useful, same thing. And even for music composition also. In a recent days we are seeing if you are giving some particular requirements means automatically A only playing the music and it's giving some lyrics, right? It's possible with this deep learning along with the AI. So in depth you are going means deep learning, it's very in-depth information if you know means it's easy for you to understand. Just for oral information I will give you. So how the deep learning will work exactly, how it can create. For example, if you are taking some particular food about okay, I just want to prepare the chicken, then if you want to prepare that particular chicken means first you have to take the items and you should have some particular proper plan and you have to execute properly one by one. First you have to take the basic requirements, then you have to do the you have to turn on the stove, then you have to keep some particular things, then later you have to pour the oil, then we have to follow some particular steps, right? Like that in a deep learning also, so we have to follow some particular steps. So here I want to follow something, okay? So what I'm trying to follow means, here you can see, if you are understanding this particular architecture or block process, and then it's easy for you to construct your own deep learning models also. Why I'm saying you have to take the deep learning models of own means, in a present days based on the database, all people they are creating own deep learning models. That will be possible based on this architecture part. How it will work exactly the deep neural network means, you can see. First you have to take your input, then the input want to convert into the weight features. Okay, I'm taking the picture, how it can convert into a values for the background means. So by using of NumPy, we can convert image or video or Excel sheet information, any type of information we can convert into the feature values by using of the NumPy. So then later the weight feature values, you should give some particular summation. Here some hidden layers will be there. After completion of the hidden layers, you are giving some activation functions and bias functions. If you are giving the bias function here, then only the construction of the deep learning is possible. If you know the construction of the deep learning, you can create your own deep learning models and you can apply which type of databases you need, everything is possible. So that you can see how it's working exactly. So you can see this is the option, okay? So you have to take the input, you have to take the weight features, then you have to give the bias functions, then finally you have to give. So if you want to understand all those things in a simple notepad, I will tell you the construction how you want to do exactly, because there it will be not possible to complete everything. So I just want to say here itself the construction of the deep learning model. How? The first you want to take input layer. I said already input layer. Coming to the next one as hidden layer. In hidden layer only you have to follow some particular things. Then later output layer. So along these layers, input layer always single and output layer always single, but you can get the multiple outputs. In hidden layer you have to increase the layers. So here I said after input layer will convert into the weight feature values, right? So these weight feature values later in a hidden layer you have to follow some particular bias functions. What is that bias functions means? You have to allocate activation functions, then later loss functions, and as well as activation functions, loss functions, and optimizers. These three you have to use. Then only you can go for the output layer. So these are the requirements to construct the layer. Input layer, you can give your input features with a particular size of the images or database what are you taking. Then weight features you have to follow based on the layers. Activation function means, so you're having so many type of outputs, right, in a present days, like you will get like a binary classification, multiple classification, right, everything. That purpose you have to take which type of output classification you are doing. For that you have to take activation. Loss function means whether you are getting loss or accuracy, you should know how much you are getting. That purpose. Optimizers means you have to optimize the particular deep learning model. That purpose you have to take. So this will be the requirement, and for that we are having so many type of models here. You can see all those requirements. These are the types, activation functions. So activation functions will be there, 6 will be there. So that will be first one, sigmoid, TNAH, ReLU, leaky ReLU, softmax, and linear. These all are not for the linear. All are non-linear. The last one only the linear. Why you want to take the non-linear means for multiple classification to get the better accuracy. And activation functions you are having this. MSE, MAE, binary cross entropy, and categorical cross of entropy. Next one, optimizers, gradient descent, Adam. Adam for deep learning models, multiple classifications. Binary classifications are machine learning, you can take gradient descent. So you can see some construction of the algorithms, ANN, convolution neural network, and as well as recurrent neural network. Okay, so this will be for today basic requirement. So we have discussed what is autonomous vehicle, how it's going on exactly, as well as like how we are using AI, deep learning, everything we have seen as like a entire complete information, right? So tomorrow we can see applications wise. Hope you can understand everything. Thanks for attending the class. Please continue the session for tomorrow also. So please try to explore this information to all people. So please share this information to all people who knows to you if they are interested to learn something about this. Thank you. Having any questions now itself you can ask in a chat box. Thank you. So about the attendance link, don't worry about the attendance link. We already kept in a chat box. Please check day 1 attendance like that. So please go through with that. And once again, thanks to all people. Having any doubts and any requirements, you can give the message here. Thank you. Please try to come up with the questions. Then that will be a better for me. Thank you.